Welcome to Out of Print Audio. If you like this content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. As a quick recap, Henry faced a grueling confrontation with a second-phase zombie as he struggled to maintain control of the situation. Having dealt with it, he was able to reanimate Mrs. Jamison using his blood. And now, he's trying to find answers. Episode 7 of Retrieval begins now.
I saw him just as I was leaving, the great ape, saying things would be okay, and that I loved him. He seemed to smile at that, and then I was here. Are you Henry?
She looks at me for a moment. Well, not really looking because her eyes are glazed over, just sort of staring around my outline. It's so weird to witness, like you're watching a memory fading before your eyes. Only like you're the memory to the other person and they're just watching you disappear. Whatever way you want to describe it, it's always surreal. Anyway, I guess I should answer her. That's me, ma'am. My name is Henry.
They asked about you, or for you. They wondered if it was you helping me leave. Oh, you're the hero of Middle Elementary. I've heard of you.
Mrs. Jamison, do you remember much about the man who came here? I assume you met someone here at the house? Someone you didn't know?
Yes, a man came by. He had a badge. He was asking about permits and our security details. He asked for Wesley, so I called him over. Wesley, I mean. He tried to chase him off, politely. They went outside and then I didn't hear anything for a while. I got suspicious, so I walked outside myself. Then I just remember being grabbed from below and being pulled down. I remember fighting him, and he was trying to pull down my pants, and he had something in his mouth then. I'm not sure what happened next exactly. I just remember feeling angry, and then attacking something, and then Wesley.
Do you remember his face? Any distinguishing features?
Gray hair, or a little, just past his shoulders. He had a beard of some kind, small glasses. A deep voice, though. About my height, I could guess. Not too tall. He seemed an uninspiring man.
Do you remember anything else, like tattoos or scars?
Who is this beautiful young lady wearing such a lovely white dress? Is she with you?
I look around and I can't see anyone. This happens a bit. I wonder if it's a reflex of some kind. Hard to say what state their minds are in. I mean, can they be called minds now? Is she even alive?
She's here for me, it seems. My time is coming soon.
It's just us here that I can see, Mrs. Jamison. If I can get us to go back a bit, this man, did he give you a name? Or identify himself in anyway? Like a company or department he might have been an inspector in?
Yes, dear. How much time do I have?
I'm not sure if she's addressing me still. As much time as you need, Mrs. Jamison.
About 10 minutes? Henry, can you fetch me some paper from that drawer under the kitchen counter there? I'm not sure how much I can move, but I want to reserve any energy that might be left. There should be a pen by there, too.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I figure this might go faster if I just do it. I get up and get what she needs. For the next few minutes, she just writes. Just while you're working, can I ask you where you keep your cleaning supplies? I think I need a mop for some of the blood on the porch and to clean the windows.
Just behind that door, on your right. Feel free to use what you want.
While she writes, I get to work. I go back outside and get the hose and wash off the porch and the windows. There was a lot of Mr. Jameson still lurking in some places. I clean up what I can of the kitchen and look around the rest of the house. Looks like everything here's fine. I load everything into the hazmat containers and leave them on the trailer. Just need Mrs. Jamison now. By the time I head back in, she's finishing up.
Thank you for that, Henry. Should allow me to put some things right. Mr. Jameson was a good man, but not a perfect man. What happened here? It was a reflection of some choices he made. I've left a note for my daughter to help her with our belongings, but I also have a second note. This one is in a cipher. It has some of the details that you need, but I think it's best if you get assistance from someone who can explain them, which is my reasoning for the cipher.
You could just draw a picture of the person too, Or just tell me now, why draw this out?
Would you like me to pass on a message for you? She's still here, the young lady, I mean.
Yeah, can you ask her if she's good with puzzles or ciphers? This one crazy lady left me this weird note.
Go to the bunkers. There's a man there named Jennings. He can explain more about this to you, especially if you have this with you. Wesley. He was involved in some terrible things. This is just the start.
And it would do me a big favor if you would walk with me to the trailer then, if you're out of time. Just makes it so I don't have to carry you. She nods and we walk together. As we go, she starts to collapse a little. I hold her close to me. By the time we reach the trailer, I have just enough energy to hit the button for the second stretcher before she collapses. For good this time.
Thank you for that time, Henry. It was a gift. Should allow me to put some things right. One last thing. She has a message for you. The lady, she wants you to know that you shouldn't worry about her or about them. They don't worry about you.
That seems a pretty unkind thing to say to a stranger. Mrs. Jamison laughs.
I think she was offended by that. Does the message mean anything to you? Did you want to reply?
If it's from whom I think, then I've bothered her enough in life. No reason to take up any more in death. I see her eyes start to close now. Whatever yellow there was before has been replaced by a green. I guess restored would be the better word. I always find comfort in that. I hope she did too. Now the worst part. Frank, or whoever this guy was, I get to help him hide his depravity. I strip Mrs. Jamison down and hit the button, burning what remained of the crime. No one wants to investigate sexual assaults on zombies. Only idiots like me, I guess. I message back to home base that I've finished and will write my report from here. They send out the audit team. Another hour goes by and the sun is well and truly done. I look around the house one last time. I close the doors of the main house and make my way back to the truck. Furnace has been off for a few minutes now, but I can still see some smoke coming from the trailer. I finish up my report on the tablet computer and send it in and radio back to home base. Home base, this is Badger Zero. Repeat, Badger Zero, over.
This is home base. Hey, Henry. Kenny and the audit team are 1 minute out. Over.
Thanks, home base. Work completed. Bodies are ready for disposal coming in for drop-off. 3 bins of haz waste for destruction. If you can get Lester ready, should be there in an hour. Over.
Sorry, Henry. You're not gonna like this, but Lester is coming to you. Got a call come in from the sheriff's department over by the bunkers. Something weird's going on over there, and you're still the only one on call, and the closest one to the area. Over.
Home base? Why would Lester be coming here? He's an office guy, and I'm pretty low on stock and full on bodies. I'm not in a position to commit. Over and out.
Oh, no, you don't, Henry. You're the only person available, and everything you need is coming directly to you. Look, something political's going on, and it's better if you come in to hear it explained. Lana's waiting to see you, and Bryce is planning on coming in once you arrive. Honestly, safest place for you right now is back out on the road. Over.
Great, what's going on? Over.
Geez, Henry. Look, request is coming from the sheriff's department. Seems they need help with someone by the name of Jennings. Residents are reporting weird sounds. As for the rest, looks like the federals are on the move. Over.
There is no federal government home base. You tell Lana and Bryce there better be a good explanation, and that's if I make it back. Over and out.
That's it for this episode of Retrieval. Tune in next time for episode 8, The Sheriff of Bunkerton.